It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys. Hey folks, this is Mark with Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys. With all of the traveling that everyone's been doing, and Key's new work schedule, and Mark relocating to a new home, and, well, Jet being Jet, we haven't really had time to sit down and record a proper episode for this week. So today we thought we'd give you the enjoyment of listening to some of our segments that didn't quite make it onto the episodes before. So please enjoy our first ever Snippet episode.
Oh, gee, guys. Boy, my life sure is hard as a white cis male.
Oh my fucking god, you piece of shit. You can't say that. You can't say shit like that. We're gonna get shut down. We're gonna get shut down so hard.
I don't know.
Almost as hard as your life as a white cis male. I'm gonna be fucking square with you. These dogs that I'm dog sitting this week, I fucking despise them.
Yeah, is one of them still licking your ass? Crack.
No, he's just really fucking high energy.
Wait, what kind of dog is he?
They're both pit bulls.
Oh, I love pitties.
I love pit bulls too. But holy fucking shit, there's so much. I'm a low energy guy. You know this, Key. I'm stagnant. All right?
Well, I know. You don't have to explain yourself.
Like if I was a body of water, you couldn't drink from me. That's how stagnant I am.
Dude, I would switch you. I would literally switch you places right now in order to be with some pitties.
Oh my god. Yeah,
so you're taking care of pit bulls?
Yeah, my roommates went out of town for Christmas, and they were just like, "Hey, we'll knock off half your rent for the month if you'll watch the dogs." And I'm like, that's reasonable. I dog sit. I get paid to dog sit. This should be no problem. Anyway, so yeah, these two fucking pit bulls. Like one of them is like, not Brandon's here.
Brandon,
can I finish my fucking stories with no more interruptions, please?
Who else is gonna join? Who else is gonna join?
That's not how this works, Mark.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'm more worried about Craig leaving again because fuck.
Fuck. Don't jinx it. Just. Oh.
Mark Ross got a full-fledged, like, up front of me having a meltdown about the damn system again.
You need to be careful about exposing people up front, Mark. All right. Wait, which Mark are you talking
to? Okay, this gets confused as shit.
Real fast.
Fuck. Okay, well, yeah, how are we going to differentiate tonight?
Hold on. If we're yelling, it's at Mark. If we're not, we're just being nice. It's Mark Ross.
That's pretty reasonable. But for the sake of our fucking listeners, how are we going to differentiate tonight?
Okay. Opening up random name generator. Is somebody putting their dick inside of a bag of potato chips and rustling around? What the fuck is happening?
Why would you think it's a dick?
I was lonely.
Because I thought it might be Jeff.
Jeff, wait. What kind of chips?
No. Wait, don't tell us. They're Doritos Cool Ranch.
Cookies.
Oh.
Fuck.
Wait, you better be Chips Ahoy.
I'm sticking with my answer.
Anus, or?
I love that famous anus.
Yeah, no one's surprised there.
Dude, I have not heard anybody eat famous Amos in such a long fucking time.
Dude, I fucking love famous Amos. I wasn't kidding. Like, when I was still... Oh, my God. I haven't worked at the fucking building in, like, 8 months. Holy shit.
Is that why you're thinking of famous Amos right now?
My dog?
No, I'm dog sitting.
Oh,
and
that was so clear, Mark.
Well, since you brought up the dogs, Brandon, you missed some very funny shit that was going on with him and the dogs last night. One of the dogs licked his bear crack ass.
I got tongue in my anus.
His plumber crack.
His unused.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, we didn't even know you were gone.
We've been talking to you this whole time, Mark.
I didn't even know you were gone.
Wow. Nobody else heard him say, "I'll be right back"?
No, I didn't hear that.
God, you guys are assholes.
That's what we're known for.
What happens when 4 narcissists do a podcast together?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Scott in a while.
Oh.
Sick burn.
He does make up for narcissists.
That was the joke. It's like your mama's so
funny because I want him to die.
God damn it.
In lighter news, boys, I am a full-on professional podcaster as of tonight.
Wait, what do you mean?
I have a proper mic stand.
Who the
Yeah!
Ew.
Dude, one of the dogs just fucking turned on my Xbox.
He wants to play some Xbox. Leave him alone.
No. Here's the thing is I don't know how to turn on the fucking Xbox.
I
My
think, that means
Xbox?
I think that means y'all are in a relationship. He licked your ass crack, and now he's like, "Hey, man, I want to use the
I'm
Xbox."
concerned because I only see one controller, which means that the other one's probably under the bed getting chewed up right now.
Oh,
First
no.
things first. The best part is, guys, do you want to know how we can tell that Mark's telling the truth?
Where is it?
How?
Because he's
My
walking
Xbox
around
just said
sounding like a
Wrexham is
madman.
online.
Fuck out.
Oh, really? He wasn't kidding then.
Got a proper mic stand.
Nice, dude.
Oh, mountain everything and a pop
Look
filter.
at you, being all Rogan-esque.
Okay.
I
So
see Jazz. Hi,
I know.
Jazz.
I can like
shit.
move my mic stand around and everything like I'm on a on
I
the.
don't think you
Joe
see
Rogan
Jasmine. I think you
experience.
see his hat rack.
No, I saw Jasmine go by.
That is both of our hat rack. Thank you.
Oh
has
my
more?
god.
Hey, Brandon. Nice
At
hat
this
rack.
point, I do because I've really gotten into trucker hats.
All right,
Now
quick
here's my question. What's the gayest hat you own?
I don't know which one did you get him. Oh! What a-
Oh, burn.
How? How is that a burn?
Because you just,
Because
well, if you took
you're
your token,
gay.
it's, yes.
I don't have any gay hats. I got rid
Bullshit.
of those. No, I
Bullshit.
really don't. I got rid of all of those after I dropped out of college.
Wait, really? Oh, man.
All right. Well, fuck.
Dude, I'm still pissed. I had the best hat in college. It was a trucker cap, and it said, Abe Froman, Sausage King of Chicago.
Yeah. Nice.
So angry
Okay.
I lost that.
All right. Because we got Mark Ross on, we need to make sure we include him. Mark Ross, what are we calling you tonight?
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
we're-
you need a
Hold on.
nickname.
I got
Oh,
a
he's still
random
messing.
name generator, and it came up with Bria.
I'm not fucking. That's too many.
No.
I am
gonna
not
remove it.
sober enough for that many syllables.
No.
Also, it's
Okay.
spelled B-R-E-A.
No, BRIA.
Oh, that's just
Are you
stupid.
on one of
Fuck
those
that
like
shit.
fucking
Yeah, it's-
D&D name generators?
No. This is like I typed in name generator. First thing
What
that
about-
came up.
What about your gamer tag? Like, do you have anything kind of?
I don't really have one. Or I go by Cyborg
Do you know,
Zombie.
Mark Ross ain't no fucking nerd.
Wait, what did
That's,
you?
again,
Wait, what did
too
you
many
say?
fucking syllables.
Just
Do
call
you have
me
a middle
M.
name?
Well,
Yeah,
my
we can
middle
say
name is
M.
Thomas, but that's a lame name.
And so
Call
is
you
Mark.
Tom.
Little Tommy.
Or just okay.
Well-
Call me Jet.
Jet?
Jet?
Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
I can work with that.
I can
All right,
work with
Jet.
that. I'm going to still
was gonna
call you
say that.
Caspian.
Mark Ross Mark, and we call Mark Walker Sad Mark.
You're not... Yeah, that's pretty true.
I'm a bad friend.
While we're talking about things that are getting memeified or like troll level, so I
Yeah.
will say there is a Mark, I'm going to make a shout out to another podcast, but I want you to leave it in because I legitimately love this podcast. And I don't think there's anything wrong with giving little shout outs to other podcasts that are really great.
Got it,
So,
Mark.
Do we do
There is
that?
a podcast called Fraudsters, and they go in and talk about legitimate like fraudsters. Just they explore all the schemes, the Ponzi schemes, the get rich quick schemes and stuff,
Yeah.
across the board. And so they had their second storyline that they took over was about Jacob Wool, who
Who's that?
he is the one that is perpetuating all of these crazy right-wing conspiracy theories and turning them into memes about all the stuff about dang it, I can't think of it off the top of my head exactly what it is.
Well, so while you're trying to think of it, that's actually
All right.
kind of my
I'm
issue,
gonna look
though,
it up. Oh, so
because-
while
Yeah,
while
go-
you're talking, because I know where you're going with this, Jeff, I do agree with you. that is this crazy double-edged sword of like, this is funny on this side, but it's not so funny on this side when it
Yeah,
actually starts fucking with things that matter.
And
But
the issue is,
that's how I look at it, because this is why I'm
Not
okay
a-
with the Jeffree Star Kanye thing, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me at
Well,
all.
I think this is what's news now. And when news is just like, oh, hey, maybe Kanye fucked with this, looks like a girl sometimes dude who likes makeup.
Oh, I don't mind how Jeffree Star looks. That
Neither
doesn't
do I.
bother me.
What I'm saying is, though, like,
Mark,
when
do you
this
say he
is
scares you?
Yeah.
when this
So
is
go ahead.
a news cycle, that's a problem. Like,
Okay.
because like you have people like when you have real news outlets reporting on stuff like this, it's like, well, no. And
I'm
then if
gonna
they do it,
I'm gonna give y'all a quick little rundown about Jacob Wall from the Wikipedia page about him.
Okay.
And I know, like, all this stuff that about him, I'm not gonna, like, I just skimmed over. WOHL Wall.
okay, because you kept saying Wall, and I kept being like, do you mean Wolf? And I just had to double
No.
check. Thank you.
No. But he does look like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh no.
So, give you some. All right. So here's the thing. Yes, this is from Wikipedia, and yes, sometimes Wikipedia can be a little bit inaccurate because it is user generated.
Of
This
who he
person.
is. Yes.
So Jacob Wool was born in 1997.
Wait.
Oh, wow.
Let that set in. 1997. That means in 2020 he was 23.
I thought you were talking about like some 50, 60-year-old guy.
No,
That's what I thought too.
So,
No.
Jacob Wool is an American far-right conspiracy theorist. He has been involved, along with conservative lobbyist and conspiracy theorist Jack Berkman, in multiple plots that attempted to frame public figures for fictitious sexual assaults, including in October 2018, U.S. Special Counsel Robert Mueller, and in April 2019 against Pete Buttigieg.
God.
And he's also played roles, and the most recent thing that he did was against Elizabeth Warren and Anthony Fauci.
Oh,
So what
okay.
he does is he gets these bullshit claims up together to do these news press conferences. And they just string together just like falsehoods and like all these like dumb made up things because they're not looking for you to believe in the facts.
So what you're
They're
basically
going
saying,
go
he's
ahead.
the fact source for Fox News.
Yeah, but imagine if Fox News was a 23-year-old and also was a bit nihilistic and didn't give a fuck.
Jesus, dude. I'm reading some of the stuff here, and it's like, holy shit, this.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram permanently banned Wool on August 31st, 2020 for violating rules about creating deceptive accounts. So he would go and create these accounts and then have actors take them over as though they were real people that had accounts, like these stories against these political or public figures.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real stand-up guy.
But
Damn, Eric.
but the thing is, he's also the way he got into power was through falsifying investment funds. I mean, he's a proper fraudster at the age that he is, and he is known for being very smart.
You can at least put the work in.
And he's also very connected with other law firms that is run by his father, David Wool. So,
So he's just like, you like how you said he looks just like Jordan Wolf from the Wolf of Wall Street.
I
so
like
I'm
the
trying
idea.
to.
I like the idea that Trump came across these guys because he was just trying to. He's talking into his phone and trying to Google information for building a border wall.
You know what's crazy? That going kind of like off track a little bit because how young this kid is and like what he's done to like do this shit kind of reminds me of the guy who created the Fire Festival because he was literally this kid's age.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he tricked everybody into thinking he was gonna have like this kick-ass like festival with like Blink 182 and all that.
Come on,
and
Kingy. They had Ja Rule for crying out loud.
out loud. Yeah, I know that, but still, I mean, there was people.
in prison for that yet?
What?
Is Ja Rule in prison for that yet?
I don't know.
No,
I think he settled. I think he settled out of court.
But at
He didn't have any money.
Huh?
Oh, Ja Rule didn't have any money. That's why he got into this.
Well,
Really?
I mean, but that's how everybody gets into this.
Well,
That's,
and it's-
people without money or people who want money are constantly always sucked into this kind of shit.
I
It's
want
just-
money.
it's just crazy. Like that's what I'm getting from this kid, but this kid's more of like the like political kind of like person on all this shit.
God, ugh. I was so happy when what's that guy's name again? The Fire Festival dick.
Let me look it up.
I was so glad when he went to jail because it's like, oh look, we're actually holding people responsible for things.
The guy's name is Billy McFarland.
Yeah,
91.
And, like,
that's what year he was born.
You guys know he had like a bunch of other frauds before this.
Oh yeah, because he created that stupid credit card.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And it was literally just it's heavier than other credit cards, and he's like, people.
Yeah,
will
it was
wanna
a credit card that was made out of metal because people liked
that was it, yeah.
the purpose of it was to create these cards that made you feel special, like made you come off as important, but you weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
is
I find
basically
so
this guy's
funny.
entire life.
Yeah. It's amazing
Oh.
that their ideas actually end up kind of reflecting the type of person that they are.
Right.
Oh, this is actually just a cheap regular credit card, but it's meant to make you feel important? Huh.
But it costs
How do
more
you
because I have to pay for you to make this, then to let you use this, and
Well,
the magnetic strip.
so it ended up
all-
being like the surcharges and stuff were just higher for looking.
Well, yeah. It was also like the initial card itself cost more just because it was made of metal. And if I
Right.
remember correctly, didn't the magnetic strip keep failing because it was on a metal card?
Well, because
Oh, yeah.
they were cheaply done, so that it didn't adhere properly, so they would scratch off
That's what it
after.
was. Yeah. So you had to keep buying new cards too. Oh God. And then someone's like, "Yeah, I'm going to go in with you and do a festival," and that someone was Ja Rule. Dude, the funniest part is of all of that is Ja Rule at some points was worse than this Billy guy, and Ja Rule's not in jail for it.
Well, the difference was Ja Rule's argument was he was more of the face.
Right.
Like the one to get people to get in. And here's the thing. You can be the face of something. Nothing's going to really happen to you. It's always the people pulling the strings in the background, typically. It's very rare that the people that you see up front end up being scapegoated, you know?
That was the thing, though, in that...
And that was the thing that Billy
documentary.
didn't... that's the thing about what Billy didn't understand was he was just like, I'm just a background player. I'm not the one fully, like, you know, this can't come on to me too much because I'm just a background character. It'll fall on the celebrity. He was just expecting it to fall on everybody else. And it's like, no, sorry, bud, that's not how it works.
If I remember correctly, weren't a bunch... Didn't... Because I watched the documentaries, and I feel like I remember a bunch of people being like, yeah, Ja Rule was sitting there telling Billy to get this done now, and then that's when Billy went and did all these things really piss poorly.
Jeff,
It's like, wow.
here it says, despite being a Fire co-founder, Jeffrey Ja Rule Atkins has managed to avoid the fate of his partner in November 2019. A judge legally cleared Ja of any wrongdoing, meaning he evaded a $1 million lawsuit. He even painted himself a victim of Billy McFarland after speaking in 2 documentaries in which he didn't appear, shed some light on the scams and defrauding going on, leading to this iconic tweet. I too was hustled, scammed, bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray.
Right, because here's the thing. Ja Rule was able to get out of it and stuff, and maybe he was. I mean, you look, with these documentaries and stuff, I mean, there's always documentaries that no matter how no matter how well versed they say they are, there's
Yeah.
always an agenda that goes in.
Yeah, every single one has a
And-
bias. They're all trying to
And
sell a
here's the
story.
right, but here's the thing: Ja Rule is not the threat. Ja Rule is just come on. He's not.
just so
He's not.
dumb.
Yeah, he's not the one people really wanted. People really wanted Billy. Like that's who they really wanted. He's the. In all honesty, I think that he, is the more dangerous one out of the two.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, he's dangerous and smart because I mean, he literally had many of the millennials fooled pretty much about this.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
I mean it at that point when Fire Festival came around, it was more than just millennials. At that point, I mean he was really tapping into the beginning of generation what do they call it? Generation Y or Zoomers. That's it.
Zoomers.
Really
Okay.
tapping into that middle ground of people who legitimately have FOMO. And like,
Oh, yeah.
I just need my Instagram fix. I need to be with Instagram models and I need to have all these cool snaps and everything. Like, it's pretty brilliant, honestly, because you are playing into the hands of desperate people.
Yeah.
I mean, even just their initial marketing, just having all those big name influencers just tweet out and just do an Instagram pic of just that orange square. Everyone was so fucking curious.
It was the
'Cause-
orange square. You look at their Instagram and their social media accounts, it was so clean. Like the marketing was incredible.
Oh,
How
yeah.
could you not get excited about that marketing?
Was,
It was
Who was the?
Jerry? Was Fuck Jerry the marketing team, right?
Yes, Fuck Jerry was the marketing team.
Honestly, they did a great job.
Who was the lineup to that? I forgot who it was.
Blink 182.
Yeah, I remember
And they
Blink
were-
182.
They were the first to pull out because they were just like, you haven't paid us a fucking dime. We're not
Oh,
doing
it was Major Lazer, Blink 182, Disclosure, Ray Shermer,
Kelly?
Migos, Little Yachty, Skepta, Matoma, Dea. There was like a lot of people. Wow, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Holy
was huge.
shit!
You know what the funny thing was? When they announced Blink, my first thought was, Travis doesn't fly anymore.
Wait a minute.
But
Wait.
here's the thing.
Hold on,
Here's the
hold
thing.
on, hold
It
on.
was
Oh, Brandon.
close enough that Travis would have been able to get on like a boat or something to get there. Also, because Blink still does tour without Travis when like they have a fill-in drummer, pretty much.
That is true. Travis is working with a
No.
lot of rappers now.
There's
Travis has been doing that for the past like 15 years.
Oh, yeah. He's actually brought up a bunch of really good rappers.
Actually, longer than that. Man, Travis has really been. Also, I found out that Travis does fills in drums for Goldfinger.
What?
Yeah,
really.
You know, that's just got to be like, yeah, you're my buddies. I'll do it.
yeah. Well,
I like
also
it.
at the same time, let's be honest, Goldfinger stayed punk, like ska punk, and then never went anywhere different, which is perfect because that's what I want from a band like Goldfinger. I want them to always be
Right.
like ska punk. Like, come on. Like, I get it. Like, there are some musicians and bands that I like seeing their evolution. Panic at a Disco is one of them. Fall Out Boy, on the other hand, not so much. Not so much of an evolution, more of a de-evolution. But guess what? Like, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about because they're more popular and famous now than they were back when we were into them. So, whatever.
Here's something that's really blowing me away. Brandon, you remember what my sister looks like, right?
Yeah?
Tell
Does
me.
she look like Mark with long hair?
No, actually, she doesn't.
No,
Tell me this does not look like my sister.
that doesn't look like your sister. I see similarities.
Well, I'm glad that you agree. I asked you to tell me that it doesn't look like my sister, so way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark, that looks like
Why?
you.
I don't remember.
I mean,
I have-
Mark is a beautiful woman, but I mean,
I am a beautiful woman. I've
Oh my God.
What?
Should we? Does everyone have Snapchat
Yeah.
No. Why?
and/or access to it?
yeah. What's up?
Should we all take pictures of ourselves as women and send them to each other, and that'll be the beginning of the next episode?
no, because I'm not about Russia having access to my information. So,
Look,
Was-
man, I've not been
yes, Mark,
lost my train
did
of
you
thought
have
there.
a stroke?
Holy shit.
He did, Brandon, because he was thinking about you looking like a woman. And he just aneurysm. The cum aneurysmed his brain.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. I had a cumurism.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Do you guys want to see what I look like with my awesome pink wig that I have?
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Mark.
so much yes.
Yes.
Why do you have a pink wig?
Do you really want?
Because he wanted to be Moira for Halloween.
Yeah, I
Brandon.
actually do want to know.
Well, you see, when a man cross dresses for money,
Oh my god.
I mean, I've mentioned before that I have an OnlyFans page. You guys have never asked what I do on there.
Oh, I'm
For a reason.
scared.
A lot of feet stuff.
I'm scared and horny.
God damn it.
So the usual.
Oh, Mark, you are a beautiful woman.
I know.
Oh my god, you look like a scene chick.
Dude,
That's-
you look like a scene girl. What the fuck?
You do. Oh my god.
Well, that's
Could get
that's
Key to
Snapchat.
sleep with you.
That's a Snapchat filter.
Yeah, that's the Snapchat girl
Oh
filter,
my
isn't it?
god! You know what I just realized? Hold on.
You're a sexy, sexy bitch.
So I'm bald as fuck right now. I could totally just
Yeah.
invest in a bunch of fucking wigs.
And trim your beard up a little bit.
Oh,
I'm
I know.
leaving
No,
the
no,
beard.
no, no. I see where he's going with this.
Yo, so with COVID, one of the things that's become very popular is wearing masks when you do porn. I could totally get away with just being a sexy, sexy female bitch doing porn.
Okay, I mean you could. Yeah. I thought Key left.
No,
He was
I'm
just like,
still here.
I can't handle the horny I'm about to feel.
I'm actually, just don't.
Jeff, what you're feeling is called a fear boner, and it's okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there's no fear. Oh.
All right, so
orgasm.
I just did the female or the female filter for myself. Problem
Yes.
is it recognizes my facial hair, so it's a little bit awkward, but I don't look bad. I won't
The
lie.
bearded lady.
No, because it covers up most of it, but it's just a little bit darker than the rest of the skin.
It's just a 5 o'clock shadow, but I don't know, a sexy lady.
Here you go.
You look like every woman that goes to church.
Oh
Brandon.
my god.
So the important question here is, would you fuck me?
Fuck me. Yes, I knew he was gonna say it.
Brandon, would you fuck me?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, I think I look better on the first picture I sent.
Well, yeah, here's why. Because the filter's able to focus in on your eyes
Yeah, that's
more
true.
so than... Also, I will say the second picture of you, you look a little too excited, so it almost looks like you have an Higo face going on.
A what face?
Like the ooh-woo face. Ooh-woo? Ooh.
Oh, you know you love my ooh face.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say I didn't.
And there's another filter I found that gives me freckles. Oh my god. Jeff.
I look like the
shit.
bearded lady.
Fucking Jeff, dude.
But Jeff, you
I
cover up that
still
beard.
so
You
clearly have
actually
facial
pull it off, dude.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Also, Jeff, you need to check your email. You've got a notification from Marvel Alliance, and your settings need to be updated. So, I think I've got my new 5-year
I
plan.
like the
My new
that
5-year
picture of you,
plan.
Mark.
You like the this is actually an old picture I took a long time ago to fuck with some guy.
No.
Oh my god, yes, this one is.
No.
Oh no, Mark. Oh no, Mark.
Dude,
Oh
you
yes,
look
Mark.
like a straight up chick.
You look like Jessica.
Which
You look
Jessica? Oh, Snips?
Jessica.
Fuck you. I don't look like Snips.
In that picture, you absolutely do. One of the things that always this is like before all the shit that happened with what's his fucking name from
Cook.
Nerdist, Chris.
Joaquin Phoenix?
No, I love Joaquin
Portnoy.
Phoenix. No.
Burl
Chris Hardwick.
Oh, yeah.
Hardwick. Before all that shit that went down with him and all those.
I don't know what went down.
He was
People accuse
abusive
him
and
of things.
controlling of his
Well,
girlfriend.
actually, it turns out he wasn't, though.
Mm,
He's been...
did we?
He's-
Did it really? AMC did their quote unquote investigation.
I mean,
Okay.
dude, I've
Look,
never heard
here's
anything since.
Yeah, but here's
doesn't
the
matter.
thing.
I'm just...
You're not gonna usually hear a follow up about that stuff unless it goes to trial, and it didn't go to trial. It was a trial of public opinion. I
The main thing
admit
is
it was a trial of public
you're wrong.
opinion.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And I don't know.
And
I'm
I am
honest.
one that typically, not always, but typically believes the victim.
Dude, 100%. You should, but then, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's hard for me because, I mean, the issue is in a lot of these situations, there's flat out no proof. And if you don't get proof, then it's really hard.
but at the same
You know,
time,
we're
she did give proof. And
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying.
Listening to the pod, I was an avid listener to the podcast at the time, and I heard like actual like things that happened that he put in the podcast that she went back to, and like, hey, so when he did this, like this is what that did to me, kind of deal. And the fact that some of his like friends from his circle ended up like agreeing with her is kind of what
I actually
did
didn't
it
know that.
for me. Yeah. Jonah Ray. No, Jonah Ray.
I don't know anything about Chris fucking Hardwick.
Isn't friends with him and stuff anymore, apparently. So, but anyways, besides that, he had a kind of an analogy about like how strict. Like this is when I listened to him and enjoyed his comedy.
Back before you realized that you're a terrible person for liking him.
Well, at that point, I didn't realize that I shouldn't like him because this stuff
also,
didn't happen. So
you can still enjoy his past work.
you know what? I used to have that mentality, Jeff. Like I don't think the art should be affected by the artist. My turning point with that opinion was when the stuff happened with Bill Cosby.
I never
Okay.
liked Bill Cosby, so
See, and I loved Bill Cosby, and so for me, as soon as that stuff happened, I was like, I actually cannot listen to this anymore because all I can think about is what happened.
On the topic, wasn't Bill Cosby like... okay, and Jeff, we've actually mentioned this before in one of our when we were playing Power Rangers, like, and there needs to be a better term for this, but wasn't he like he was like the first person that got Me Too'd, right?
No, he was one of the. I mean, yes, he
I would
was at the
actually argue
beginning.
he was before it.
Oh, was
Yeah.
he?
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure
I would say what he was going through was before there was even like a Me Too thing.
Right. What I'm saying
So
is
then,
like,
yeah, I guess y'all are right.
Remember,
And
it was
again-
Bill Cosby, and then everyone's like, "Oh, how could this happen?" And then years later, they were like, "Hey, you ever heard of Harvey Weinstein?" And we were all like, "Oh, that's how this can happen."
yeah, and like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, there needs to be a better term than just saying, "Oh yeah, he got Me Too'd." But like, God, I fucking remember that, and it was crazy.
Have I ever told you guys about? So my friends and I in college went to see that the King Kong movie, the one with Jack Black in it.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys about that story?
No.
So we're watching it, and my one friend, and it's the scene where they're taking King Kong off the island in the tugboat or the little rowboat, and they're bringing him back, right?
Yeah.
And one of our friends just goes, "All right, no." We're like, "What?" And he goes, "No, it's completely unbelievable." We're like, "What?" And he goes, "They broke all the oars trying to catch King Kong. This is completely unbelievable." And my friend Ryan goes, This is unbelievable. Not not the giant mosquitoes, not the Tyrannosaurus Rex that's still alive, or, I don't know, the 50-foot tall ape. This part is where you find the movie unbelievable. And completely serious, Eric's like, yes, this is where it just doesn't make sense anymore.
Your friend Eric sounds a lot like a certain other friend that we all know and love.
Eric's good people. I don't think he likes me too much, but whatever. I was an asshole.
Hold on. On that of people that are like, oh yeah, movies are too unrealistic. My ex-roommate, I recommended watching the Netflix series Umbrella Academy.
Okay. With Elliot.
With Elliot. He stopped watching it after like 3 episodes because it was too unrealistic. Which I said, I'm sorry. I figured a show about superheroes could be, given the benefit of the doubt about being a little unrealistic. And he's like, man, it should be more realistic, like Inception.
Oh my fucking...
Like Inception.
Oh, man. Oh, Key, it's funny because Mark doesn't know that he's currently living inside a dream.
Spin the top, motherfucker.
You know what? Funny enough, I've mentioned on the show before that I have lucid dreams. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Most of the time it is. Most of the time it's fucking dope. The other night I actually had to force myself awake. Doesn't happen very often, but sometimes, I don't really have a lot of like nightmares or dreams that scare me or freak me out or anything, but occasionally I will. And luckily for me, I lucid dream so I can wake myself up when I need to. So the other night I had a dream that I was moving into a new apartment. And while I was doing the tour, lights went out. All the lights went out and I was like, fuck, this is weird. And then I got a phone call on my cell phone and it was the dead spirit of somebody who lived in the house before I was moving in there. And
Wait, I'm sorry. And they called you on your cell phone?
Yeah, the spirit
Bullshit,
was
they didn't
using
have cell phones back then. You're good.
Bullshit, they didn't have cell phones back then. It was like present day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the ghost was channeling himself through my cell phone. And like as it was happening this is kind of weird. Don't know if I like where this is going. We'll see what happens. And then a second ghost got on the phone and the lights started to flicker and I was just like, fuck this. And I woke, it was like I hit a switch and I just woke up and I was like, man, that was fucking weird. I don't want to do that again. So I just sat there on the edge of the bed for like 20 minutes and like let the dream drift away. And then I went back to sleep and I was just like, God, that sucks. That's like 20 minutes of sleep I'm not going to get back.
Do you think people with poltergeists have higher than normal utility bills?
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's got to be the worst part of it.
That's electric bill.
Especially if you live in like New York or some shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
it's
fuck
outrageous.
yeah.
What? Yeah.
Instead of sunrise with the Sleepy Boys, it's Dick Rise with the Sleepy Boys.
Well, we were talking about changing it
We
to
can't
Morning
get
Wood with the Sleepy Boys.
We can't get monetized that way.
Yeah,
We
it all has to
can't.
do with the monetization.
I mean, never mind.
You know what?
I mean, honestly, if I could, I'd call it Dick's Out with the Sleepy Boys.
You know what you should do for another shirt, like kind of like a
You did try to call it that, Mark.
for a limited edition shirt where it has so how you edited our Christmas like avatars for the episode where you put a present right in front of Brandon and I was like, oh, dig in a box, clever. But
That's exactly why I did that.
you should put it where there's a rooster right there.
Just
No,
each
because
episode?
That's
No.
That's
For a
getting
cock.
way over the top. I like the subtlety that Mark went with.
Which
Brandon,
is not
what if I just...
no, but it's for a t-shirt,
Me
though.
saying that I liked
for the
Mark's
t-shirt,
subtlety.
yeah.
Me saying that I liked Mark's subtlety about anything is quite the compliment because I've never known him to be subtle.
Yeah.
He's about as subtle as a bad dragon dildo going up a unlubed asshole.
Brandon, have you been going through my day-to-day routine again?
Subtle, Mark.
Yeah, sorry. So, Jet, this is what every recording session ends up
Yeah,
becoming.
it's all good. Like, okay, so Well, like my dad, like he listens to like talk radio, and then they have this show.
I was
Where
real
they
worried
talk
you're going to
about-
say
I
he
was
listens to
really
this
scared
podcast.
about where this was going.
They talk about male testosterone, and it's like on at the weirdest time at like 2 to 3 p.m. And they just talk about like dicks and dick on radio.
radio.
Welcome back to the Sleepy Boys radio show. I'm your host,
Okay,
Dick
chill out, Alex
Schlong.
Jones.
Get the fuck off of the microphone.
And with us always,
I
the
am
amazing
losing
Dick
my
Master
shit with
Moretti.
this fucking dog.
I feel so bad for you right now.
Don't
I
you have
don't.
a kennel or something you can like lock them in the bathroom?
they
or something?
have
They're not a fucking
doors?
child.
You have
No,
a bedroom.
here's the thing: is he's. I
Wait,
am.
dog
I'm
doesn't
in
have
my.
his own door.
Okay. Look, one dog has really bad anxiety, so I can't leave her alone, and the other one's
Oh,
a puppy that'll
no.
piss everywhere. So I have to keep them with me. Otherwise,
Does Utah not have an
I'm fine.
outside?
we do, but we live in a fucking condominium, like fucking
I'm
thing.
just fucking with you, bro.
Why didn't you just say a condo?
I like the word condominium.
Wait, because it has condom inside of it? Clever.
No, that's gross.
Oh, you bad, you hypocritical bastard. Just the other day.
Condominium is also the size of a condom that Mark wears.
Oh,
Hey-oh. It's funny because you got a small dick.
Jeff. Well, back to the other thing. You hypocritical
you.
bastard. You on our Lords of the Sleepy Boys episode, I literally said that you could pull out a condom and slap somebody into a duel, and now you're like, oh, that's gross.
That is so gross.
Is it used
We
or
have a guest on the show. That's why it's gross.
It's all good. It's all good. Like I'm a legal adult now.
He's 18, yes, but
Yeah.
you know,
Mark,
Which is
he
why
has
Scott's no
heard-
longer
he
attracted
has
to him.
heard- He worked with us. He volunteered at the comic book shop. He has heard the worst shit.
Okay. Craig, you're a slut. Craig, you've got the sluttiest, sloppy little mouth I've ever seen. Craig, you sloppy little whore. You sloppy, whorish whore man with your hoary face. You slut. Oh, Craig has a slutty, sloppy mouth, boy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, hey, Jeff. I didn't...
How's it going?
It's good. I haven't heard from Key since I said I was going to be late, and Brandon, I guess, is still getting prettied back up. Like a
That takes a while.
fucking common whore he is. But he's our
Man,
common whore.
I don't know why he feels the need to put on so much makeup. He's so pretty as himself. Oh man, so how's your week going? How's good old Utah?
Oh, it's cold as balls, man. It snowed last night.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
really fucking snowed.
What temperature you guys got?
Right now I'm running about 97.5.
Well, that's good. You know, you don't want to be that too low. So you can have a fever, but is there a thing where you have a temperature too low?
Yeah, it's called
Other
being dead.
Like, well, not like that point, but like, can you get like if you're like, all right, 92, is that like a big thing?
I think there are issues that come with it, but it's not like it's not till you get to about room temperature that it becomes an issue.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the main reason, lower body temp becomes an issue is actually because your blood is just harder to move.
Yeah, and then you go into hypothermia and shit. It's all good.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Oh God, I am fucking tired.
Yeah. Been a long day.
Long week, man. It's been a long, long week.
What's been going on?
Just work.
That's fur.
I'm working on finding a new place to live.
Oh, really?
Like, there's nothing wrong with where I'm at. It's just too small.
Well, it's also, you get to a certain age and it's like, all right, you have you ever lived alone, actually?
No.
Yeah, I think you need to be able to just like go and enjoy living on your own for a bit.
I don't even care if it's like by myself. I just, looking for a place that's not right here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Are you like are you even in actual Salt Lake City?
Like I'm like 10 minutes south of it.
Okay.
Or
Is that
east.
like a good part of town, or is there a bad part of town in Salt Lake City?
I mean, kind of.
Dirt paths and wooded areas tend to be where the homeless hang out. Just saying.
We don't really have a whole lot of that here, which is lucky.
Really?
Yeah.
The Mormons weed them out, huh?
No, I mean there are. I'm just talking about in this area.
That's fair.
The Mormons don't fucking. The Mormons are the worst.
Really?
No, they're actually fine.
I figured they would just kind of be like, whatever, just don't
Here's
talk
what
to them about
sucks.
religion and you're cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are putting up listings for like, oh yeah, we've got a room available. We'd prefer that you're LDS, and I'm like, that seems like it's not okay to say.
But it's that they prefer. It's not that they're denying you because of it. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very unique issue that you don't get in most major cities.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just, whatever.
It's part of living in Utah.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to sound awful. It's not meant to. I don't care if it actually does. Are there any other big cities in Utah?
That's a really good question.
I like that the guy living there isn't quite sure.
I don't think, I mean, like, by population, let's see. God damn, holy shit.
All right. Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up, bruh?
So there are 323 cities in Utah. And there are a lot
That's
less.
it?
There are a lot less people in Salt Lake City than I thought there were.
How many are there?
I like
Take
how
a
Jeff
shot
is
in
like, that's it.
Well, Jeff asked,
323 for a major state, like not a Rhode
Major
Island,
state.
seems small.
what do you? No, here's the thing: is this state isn't very populated.
Right. I guess that's a good point.
We're like, hold on.
Well, the only reason I know about Salt Lake City, Utah, is because of the movie itself, CLC Punk.
Oh, great movie.
Love that fucking movie.
So they hosted the Olympics here at one point.
Yeah, my dad actually knew some of the people that were competing in those Olympics.
Really?
His company
I was
at
there.
the
I
time
was present for
sponsored the luge and the bobsled. So while they were training in Lake Placid, my dad got to go in the bobsled with the bobsled team.
That's actually pretty fucking cool. All right, so to give you some perspective
My
here,
dad's led a pretty interesting life.
That's true. I remember you telling me about that. To give you some perspective on the population density of Utah versus Texas, Texas has almost 29 million people living in it, right?
Sounds fair.
Utah has 3.2 million.
In the entire state?
Yeah.
Are there even a million in Salt Lake itself?
That laugh.
You ready for this shit?
Oh, I'm so excited.
What's
The
up?
population of Salt Lake City, just Salt Lake City, not like the metropolitan or Salt Lake metropolitan area, is 200,567
What?
people.
What?
Yeah,
That's insane.
it gets better.
Oh
So
my God, I'm so excited.
the city with the smallest population is called Clear Creek. It has 14 people living in it as of December of 2019.
What?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cities in Utah with less than 100 people.
The one thing I'm always gonna hate is that we're never gonna get. Well, I mean, it is.
Guys. Shh,
What?
he's here. Here, we can't. We'll finish our episode later.
What? I want to shove my. I want to
buddy.
shove my tube steak inside of you.
Oh,
Well,
hey, bud.
hey.
We were just talking about animes and shit.
Yeah, just the animes, that's all. How you
Is
doing,
that
Brandon?
why there's a bunch of dude cross plays on my...
And we
No,
were
I was
also
saying how that one is because I was
Even is
saying
dope, though.
I told Night Mage I thought he should do a Spider-Gwen gender bent crossplay. And Mark was like, I don't know if he should do a gender bend, and I was like, he's done them before.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
And they're really good.
I learned something.
Raven's badass.
Yeah, the Raven's my favorite.
We did a little bit of a mini-sode while we were waiting for you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're not asking for permission.
Look, man, he was the co-founder of this. I want to make sure that he's okay with this. It's only like a 2-hour long episode, man. It'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's only exclusively about, well, we felt we did too much on your dick, so this one's about your scrotum.
Oh my god.
Brandon's scrotum's so big, he can use it as a parachute.
You know when they cover the
I
sand
think I
part
might
of the
need to go
baseball
to a
field when it
doctor if that's
rains?
the case.
Yeah, sounds like it.
When they cover that sand part of the baseball field when it rains, Brandon scrotum.
Brandon, would you like to get HR included in this?
You don't have an HR.
Yes, you do.
Okay, Mr. Philbrick, I understand you have some complaints to bring forward today.
This is what I mean. This is why we don't have...
Well, wait, calm down. Tell us what happened. All right, tell us. Did he?
Where
touch you?
exactly did I touch you?
I feel like if we had an HR, they would just either commit suicide or go full-blown checked into rehab within a week.
So here's the thing is
Really? Because my thought process is if we had an HR, they'd probably just go full on Rudy Giuliani at this point.
Oh my god.
Nothing happened. Everything's fine. You're only hearing it from one side. You know who you should really get it from? The source.
Oh my god.
So here's what I was thinking is Brandon,
All the
you,
legal claims. We
Brandon,
only count the legal claims.
Yeah.
Well, when you said they should get it from the source, my thought was just like someone shoving a microphone into Giuliani's cock.
Oh.
Man, that's a whole different kind of sounding. Am I right?
Yes.
That's the source, isn't it?
So Brandon, I know you know who the Game Grumps are. Jeff, Key, have you listened to Game Grumps before?
Hey, I'm
I
Grump,
think
and I'm
I've
not so
listened
Grump.
to them,
We
and I
are
was
the Game
sharing a
Grumps.
hotel with you guys.
Yeah, I know who they are. Oh, what's up?
Cool. They have HR and they get away with a lot of shit.
They've also been doing this for a lot longer.
Yeah,
that's
but-
true.
They were worse at the beginning. And they
Because
didn't have
it was
HR at
just
the
them.
time. They didn't have HR. Yeah. I'm now seeing the flaw in my logic here.
You know what?
Wow,
part-
Mark, that's very big of you. You've come a long way.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Speaking
Okay.
of been big, Brandon.
Ah,
Your cock.
Cool. So Jeff, Key, mute yourselves real quick.
Gotcha.
Brandon,
yes.
it's just you and me, buddy.
Well, no, it's not. But
I mean, I could say all kinds of naughty things and no one will ever hear you.
You're just watching.
All right. So Brandon, I just sent you 2 messages. These are going to be the new intros. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you. So we're going to have 7 different variations for each of us.
okay, 7. So
For each combination.
that's why you
of
gave
each
me
person.
2.
No. There's going to be 7 of each of what I just sent you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you a list that's going to have each of our names based on who would be in each episode, and it's going to be
Why can't we just insert our own names?
like just record everyone's name once.
Yeah.
Jeff Key, can you unmute for a second?
No.
So here's the thing, you fuckers. We went through this 3 times and not one of you said anything about that. You didn't even like.
I could have brought that up, but I was like, I kind of want Brandon to say it honestly because I just wanted to see what would happen.
I want you to know that you guys are the reasons I started smoking again.
Oh my god!
Smoking them dicks.
So
Well,
Brandon,
1, hey, at least you look cooler now. But 2,
I actually look pretty fucking badass. All right, Jeff,
Wait.
Key, mute yourselves.
Why are they in trouble?
Because like I said, I did my recording with 7 different versions of everyone's names, Jeff did his recording with 7 different versions of everyone's names, and Key did his with 7 different versions of everyone's names. Not once did any
How
of them.
the fuck did you guys get through 3 times of doing that?
And not once. Well, not one time did we think.
And not
it'd be
one
like,
person did. No one suggested.
No, dude, I thought about it, but I wanted to bring you on so you could say it, dude.
How did you know I would say it though?
Because I know you so fucking well at this point.
I'm just a nitpicky bitch.
a little bit, yeah.
I'm not the writer,
you're my
nor am I the
nitpicky bitch.
director.
That's fair.
So, yeah,
Jeff,
I follow
I
orders.
understand where you're
I'm a
coming
good
from.
actor.